Good morning, another day, another Craftmas, and I'm trying to say it without the weird S in the middle. Of course, as soon as I start recording, I'm going to get a notification. Probably I'll get a few because I just cut my phone on. It's not wanting to charge, fun stuff. But anyway, so I have a lot to do today, per usual. It's holidays, it stays busy, so I think what I'm going to try to do today, just to kind of keep things all rolling, I just to try to keep things not boring also, is I'm going to work on something for a little bit, set amount of time, and then I'm going to switch to another task, work on it for a set amount of time, and then another task, set amount of time, and we're just going to kind of divvy up our schedule today and see what we can get accomplished. So I worked on this for a very, very short time this morning. I did not make much progress, but I did finish this row here that's like kind of the start of the petals. So I did finish that row this morning, and then I know that I've got to refer to the pattern. I don't have this memorized, so I'll have to refer to the pattern to see what comes next on this. So I think I'm going to keep this on the agenda today because I definitely have a long way to go. But hey, we're working. Second thing, I completely forgot about this project, and this will be a quick one to work up. I make these scrunchies. This one just needs the tail weaved in. So these are like Chanel yarn. They're super fluffy, super soft. This one just needs ends weaved in. This one here, my daughter actually, for once, decided to show some interest in crochet. She actually has a friend, and they're in high school, that crochets, and now because the friend crochets, my daughter's actually showing a little bit of interest, not a whole lot of interest, but enough to where she kind of wanted to do a small simple project. So she crocheted the scrunchie, but then lost yarn chicken. Now this is not a lost project. This is not something I'm going to have to go buy more yarn for, because she's learning, so her tension is very, very loose and inconsistent. So I will gain a little more yarn by backing, just frogging this and tightening up the tension. But also, this is done in treble crochets. I don't know if you can see these huge treble crochet stitches, and I can change this pattern, and I've done it on many scrunchies before, to where instead of all treble crochets, I do a treble, then a double, then a treble, then a double, and I will use a little less yarn doing that pattern, and the ruffles themselves, if you stretch them out, instead of being even, the ruffles themselves will have little ridges, and it makes it seem super ruffly. So it's a cute just variation to this scrunchie pattern, and it will help me because she didn't lose yarn chicken by much. There's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches left, but that's all the yarn she had left. We'll make this work. So that is on the agenda today, to go ahead and get these two finished and tagged and for sale in the store, because these are so good for stocking stuffers. And right now I think I've got mint, I've got charcoal gray, I've got a couple of the red, you can kind of see them over there, and then I've got white and black. So get these done. Then this is a project that you guys have not seen. Like I said, I have a bunch of work in progress. This is, there's it telling me that it's deciding to die. The phone is deciding to die. This is a 100% cotton dishcloth. This is Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton. The color is Nutmeg Nibbles. This is a really, really cute colorway. It kind of goes from like this charcoal gray here all the way into this warm nutmeg color, and there's transition colors in between. It's super cute. And this will be my second set of dishcloths that I have crocheted for self at the store because I knew that these would make really good gifts for Christmas. I mean, who wouldn't love to get some nice, good dishcloths? And I mean, these things are heavy duty, they will last, and they're soft. Um, and the crochet stitch that I use, if you can see this, on the back side, it's kind of a smoother fabric, and on the front side, it's very scrubby. I'm trying to think off the top of my head what this stitch is called. I can't remember. I will come back to it. I know eventually I'll remember. But anyway, so with this stitch, you do end up getting two different textures on each side, which I think is really cool for a dish rag. And these come in sets of three. So the last set that I actually just sold yesterday was done in like a really pretty teal, blue, and white colorway. And this one will have the grays and that nutmeg color. So excited to get those done, so I'll work on it as well so that we can restock some dishcloths in the store. And we are going to attempt to get, at the very least, those two windows done that I wanted to do yesterday. We'll see. The weather's not looking the greatest. I think they were supposed to be clear today. I think the rain's supposed to come in tomorrow. So hopefully it will stay clear and I can get those done because I have to stand outside to paint those. And I don't need any wet paint and then it raining. It wouldn't go well. Anyway, I'll pop back in. This is already almost 7 minutes long, so we'll check in a little bit. All right, well, this is clearly not the market. It is much later. It is dark outside. We are actually on our way home, but we're on our way to go get pizza and then go home. Today, well, I mean, it was busy. It was a good day, but I definitely did not get any of the projects that I had planned because we were busy. So, I mean, I'll take the blessing, but yeah, still no painted windows, and I didn't make any progress whatsoever on any of the crochet projects. So I just packed them up, bring home, and we'll work on them in a little bit. Oh, the lights are pretty. I love seeing the Christmas lights. You can kind of see them. That's a little ice cream shop in town. But anyway, all right, later. Last check-in for the night, we went and got pizza. We came home, we ate, and then I decided to decorate our Christmas tree with my daughter. And now I am sitting down trying to actually do a little troubleshooting with the computer. So today at the store, if you haven't noticed the lack of video from today, was a little bit crazy. Like I was saying, we actually ended up having another order come in that has to be fulfilled before Christmas, which I'm so thankful for. So thankful for. But it also just required me to kick into gear and start working on files and getting orders together. So didn't really have much time to work on really anything as far as crafting goes at the store, and pretty much spent all day on the computer working on files and researching and the whole 9 yards. So still working, still a very productive day, just not in the craft sense. I haven't done hardly any crochet today, and no painting got done again today. I'm gonna quit saying it because I think I'm jinxing it. And it is now 10:15, and I'm still working on the computer. But it has to be done, so can't complain. It needs to It needs to be done before tomorrow. So I'm going to get off of here and finish working for the night. And I will check in tomorrow. Bye, guys. It is the end of December 5th, day 5, and I actually had filmed earlier today on a different device. This phone has been acting absolutely crazy. It won't charge, then it does charge, then it won't. And it's not the charger cable. I've tried several. Anyway, so I filmed on a different device and then tried to save it and send it over and XYZ. Either way, the file is not here. So I don't know. So it's neither here nor there. I was filming. So I need to explain why we are now into the day 5 video and there's no day 4 video. Well, that's because what you saw the day that, we were doing scrunchies and then went and got pizza and then decorated, that was all day 4. That was yesterday's video. So what happened is I got home and I was working on the computer for a little while and I said my whole outro and I had every intention of finishing up what I was working on and then uploading the video and I fell asleep. I was so tired. So I fell asleep and nothing got uploaded. So then today I was like, you know what, I'm just going to combine day 4, day 5. It's fine. And I did just kind of film a quick little video explaining exactly that. Today we did get to work on some stuff. We worked on these really, really cute laser engraved hammers. I will include a little video here. Love my laser engraver. We also was again working on computer stuff, getting ready for next weekend for the Merry and Bright Christmas market that we have, and then working on a couple other projects for orders that we have before Christmas. I did get some crochet done. I have a little clip of me working on the boho bag and making a little bit of progress on it today. We have got just a short time left here at the store before I'm going to be leaving to go work on parade float things. So, yeah, we got a little progress made on the boho bag. Kind of got these petal pieces coming along, and you can see like the difference between a row I haven't done and a row I have. I love this pattern. I don't know if I've said that already a million times, but I love this pattern. I am struggling a little bit with this hook. This is a cheapo Amazon hook because I feel like as much as I lose these things, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money. But these are kind of like Clover or more knockoffs, and I love them, and they are well worth the money even with this issue. But I do notice that if I'm doing any kind of tight stitches where I really do have to put some pressure on pulling my stitches through or pulling the yarn through my stitches, that eventually this hook, this metal part, backs out of the silicone sleeve that it's in for the body. And you can see like right now, like the last like ½ inch of silicone does not have the metal body in it because this needs to be slid in. So I've just been kind of taking, a thick part of like my sleeve, or like, I don't really want to do it on the table because I don't damage my table, but just something like that, and just push it back in to where, just like that. And now the end is solid. And that's it. Minor, just minor. But other than that, for these to be little El Cheapo Amazon knockoffs. They were great. I loved it. I think I got the whole set from like a 2 millimeter to maybe an 8 millimeter for like $6. And it came with like a little case, and it came with stitch markers, and it came with tapestry needles. They were plastic tapestry needles, but nonetheless. And these are really good grippy silicone with metal. And I did notice that on a couple of them when I first got them, there was a little bit of kind of a rough burr on the metal. What do you expect for a set for $6? But it didn't really take long. I just used them. I just made sure I used kind of scrappy yarn, not working on a project that I super cared about to start off with. And after crocheting with them for maybe 15-20 minutes, the burr that was on them completely smoothed out. So it was a simple, easy fix, and now these work like a dream. So yeah, if anybody really wants Clover or more, but they can't quite afford them yet, Amazon might have you covered. It would get you by. Now we're home, and I've got to finish editing and uploading this video before I fall asleep. So I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded for you guys, and we'll see what day 6 has. And tomorrow, if I can get my phone to cooperate and it has charge on the battery whenever it's time for the parade, I will film some of the parade. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 6.